Alright. A few notes about this game. For anyone paying attention. This game has won like 5 billion awards for like best game ever. It's won a lot of like adventure gaming awards back when it came out in like 1998 or 9 or whenever it was. It won like Game of the Year and all this other stuff. I have played this game. I played it back when it first came out. I think I still have the box for it somewhere. Played... Yeah, it actually is like an award-winning game. This was a really big game back when it came out. The thing is, though, you gotta remember that this game came out in like 1998 or 99. So it hasn't exactly aged well, but it was really good at the time that it came out. I, however, never really got into this game. I'm not a fan. It's probably the most boring game I've ever played in my life. But that may just be me, because millions of other people really thought that this was a great storytelling adventure game. It's a point-and-click game. I think it might have been done by some of the same people that did, like, The Longest Journey. It has a similar visual style, but I don't remember. I always said I was never going to play this series because it's the most boring game I've ever played in my life. But they're up to, like, 4 games in this series now. I think. Something like that. I've definitely played through it. Like I said, I played through it or whatever. I tried watching a long play of it again a few years ago. I watched a long play of the first 3 games. And still couldn't get into it. But you guys might enjoy it. I don't know. It's December, and this game is about saving a toy factory. I figured every time I was like... I just kept coming back to this when I was trying to decide to think of games that had something to do with Christmas or whatever. I kept thinking, well, Syberia is about saving a toy factory. And you are in, like, the snow. We're saving Toy Story, yeah. I just kept coming back to that, and I was like, alright, fine. 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 This is spelled with a Y. Chaos. I finally gave up. I got this game. I have this game on PC or like Windows 98 or whatever. But I also got it for free on Steam. The first 2 games they gave away for free for like a week for some reason. I think it was when the 3rd game came out. Anyways, that's all I got to say about that. I hope you guys enjoy it more than I have. I will do my best to click on as many things as possible. Demon Smalls is always here to shut down the Claude. But only kind of, because he's also playing like 6 other games at the same time. Yeah, don't let my opinion of this game ruin your experience. Anyways. Also, I hope that this actually works, because I'm having to use some really janky programs to make it work. We'll see. Hopefully there's no crashes or anything else wacky. I hope it's in France. Right next to Syberia. Fort Condor. I do have a guide pulled up for this, but you can't die and there's like... It's mostly so I can find the pixels. HD. Better than your Japanese video games. Thank you, Otakon from Metal Gear Solid. Happy Metal Gear December, everyone. Alright. Can I click on myself? No. Can I click on my jacket? Click on whatever this is.
I'll wait for the storm to end before I step outside.
Ah. I'll wait for the storm to end. Wonder if there's a hotkey for things? I'll take this brochure. The world capital of mechanical toys. Alright, here's some world building for you. Let yourself be transported by the magnificent landscape surrounding Valladolid, a small charming town tucked away in the Alps, and by Vorarlberg Manufacturing, whose exceptional Syberia, whatever that word is, in the specialized world of luxury mechanical toys and automatons, is at the root of Valladin's reputation around the world. For 800 years, the Vorarlberg family has passed its knowledge from generation to generation, perfecting the art of that particular branch of clockmaking that breathes life into the complex network of cogs and spindles that make up automatons. Its creative wonders once defied belief and drew the admiration of young and old alike. People would come from across Europe for a chance to vie for the right to own one of these fantastic toys. At the heart of mechanical automaton is its motor. A series of spindles are set in motion to music via a set of cogs. Attached to the spindles are cams, blah blah blah. This is how toys work. Blah blah blah. Limitation times 3 stages. This is how machines are made. Feel free to pause the video and read all this, because I'm not reading all this out loud. That's how. This is how they made the place. What answers butt correctly? Answer is butt. Thank you, Buttspot. Anyways, this is how this company came to be. I'm not here for the lore right now. Oh, wait, hold on. Talk to this boy.
Hi there. Hey, hi there.
I'm here for only some lore, but not all the lore.
Can I see?
No, too difficult. Momo's work very difficult.
So, your name's Momo. I'm Kate.
Momo do like
Hi, Kate.
Hans. He draw.
Hans?
Don't disturb Momo. Momo work difficult.
Will you show me your drawing?
No, not finished. Go away.
I guess I'll let you continue working.
Dang. Oh yeah, I also forgot. You can use your cell phone. Any request. Before somebody says 8675309. What's that Claw's phone?
Darn it!
Darn it. Alright, at Chaos's request. The pin code from Captain Spirit. I don't remember what it was. 000. Anyways, you can call people on your cell phone. Leaves the screen. Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone.
I need a key.
Key? Paper clips?
I need a key.
I have a key. How do I use the key? Nice.
Okay, I'm coming.
Well, hello there.
Hi there.
Hello there, ma'am.
I would like a room. My company should have made a reservation in the name of Walker. The company is Marson and Lormont Associates. The name is Kate Walker.
Walker.
Of course, Miss
Kate Walker.
You are in room 6 on the next floor up.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Kate Walker, and
Of course, of course.
I want to
Walker,
offer promotion
room
of your
6, next
channel.
floor up.
Dang, I was reading that.
I would like to see my room now.
As you like, miss.
I'd like to see my room. Alright, hold on. Let's see. Click on the thing, talk to the guy. Got my suitcase.
I really don't have the strength to take this suitcase any further. I wonder who can help me.
I could have become famous, dang
Hi
it.
there.
Hello there, ma'am.
Could you possibly take my luggage up, please?
Please do excuse me, Miss Walker. We have been neglecting our duties. Guests are so rare these days that we forget our manners. So you're the American woman? Is it true what people say? That you've come to buy the factory?
Not factory. Anna's house. Hans' house.
Excuse me?
Would you quiet down, you mischievous little boy? I imagine our little town must disappoint you. You see, today is very sad for us. It's a day of mourning. Today is the funeral of Miss Anna.
Momo sad, but Hans not dead. Hans long way away. Anna told Momo. Anna liked Momo very much.
That's enough, Momo. Stop pestering the lady. Now go on, scram. Get out of here, you hear?
And I threw it on the ground.
What was I saying? Oh, yes, Miss Anna. Such a great loss for Valadilene, it really is. Because now that she's dead, the factory will close. But you're here to stop that happening, aren't you? Our future is in your hands, Miss Walker.
Oh, no.
What? Anna Vorarlberg is dead?
Oh, no. I think that's who we were here to see.
Here's your room. I hope you like it, Miss Walker. I'll leave you to rest for the time being. You must have a lot of work to do. You know, the takeover of the factory is very good news for us here. It would make us very happy to see life return to our valley. If only you had seen Valadilene before. It was delightful. People came from all over the world to buy Vorarlberg automatons. Ah, somebody has left you some mail, I see. Remember, if you need anything at all, we're not far away, Miss Walker.
Sell the factory. Let me get right on that.
I don't need that for the time being.
I don't need that. I do. Dear Kate, our client, the Universal Toy Company, is more than eager to see conclusion from the talks of Vorarlberg Manufacturing with view to take over in the days to come. We have received notification to this effect. We are counting on your undoubted qualities as a business lawyer to bring negotiations with Madame Anna Vorarlberg, the current owner, to a close. Allow me to remind you that the Universal Toy Company is a multinational which has a monopoly on the toy market. It is a Class A priority client who is also presenting Madame Vorarlberg with the golden opportunity to sell her factory. You should remind her of this fact in case she starts having last-minute second thoughts before signing the purchase agreement. I don't think she's going to have any last-minute second thoughts about anything. Isn't a monopoly mad? Maybe. We're in France. Who knows? Maybe that's why she was killed?
I should tell Marson about the death of Miss Vorarlberg. I hope this isn't going to get too complicated. I can't see myself staying here too long.
Oh, no. That's today. Maybe that's about when this came out. I don't remember. This was early 2000s. That's all I remember. I would like to call the office.
Marson and Lormont, how can I help you?
Can you put me through to Mr. Marson, please? It's Kate Walker.
Hold the line, please.
Help, I'm getting DMCA'd.
Hello, Kate. So tell me, how's the case going?
I've just got to Valladolid, and there's a slight problem, Mr. Marson, I'm afraid. Mrs. Vorarlberg is dead.
Ah, that's most unfortunate. But I seem to remember we made provisions for just such a sad eventuality, and we know that there was no heir.
Or was
Yes,
there?
That's right, but
So where's the problem, Kate? Contact the notary right away. I'll get my secretary to fax you his address and an introduction letter from the firm.
very good, Mr. Marson.
Right, I gotta go, Kate. Keep me up to date, okay?
I just...
Dang. Who else is in here? Mom? Always remember to call your mom. She didn't answer. What? I don't know who the rest of these people are. Yeah. Got anything else in here? Let's find out how to save our game. Eventually we'll need to know how to do that. Nice.
No
What's in
need to
here?
go down there.
No need to go down there. Can we take a nap? Nope. Who's
No
here?
need to go down there.
What? No need to go down there. But that's not down. That's straight in front of you. This in my pocket. And put this in my pocket. Put this in my pocket. And this in my pocket. And memorize this sequence. Chipmunk from Samurai Shampoo. That sounds right. I'll believe you. My favorite Momo is Momo from Xenosaga, because that's the only one I know. I'm sure I probably know another one. I'm going with Momo from Xenosaga. That's my final answer. Locking it in.
I'm back again.
Miss
Hello.
Walker?
Oh, jeez.
A fax didn't arrive for me, did it?
Maybe. I thought I heard the phone ring.
Do you think you might want to go and check?
Certainly, ma'am. Immediately.
Thank you
Heard
very
the phone
much.
ring. Didn't bother to answer, though. LCC. I love Momo and Xenosaga episode 2. Dear Matois, that's not me. Why is he just giving me this, like, random facts? Anyways, as you no doubt aware, our practice is charged with undertaking negotiations for the takeover of the Vorarlberg manufacturing by our client, the Universal Toy Company. It is with great sadness that we learn of the recent death of the manager and owner of the factory, Madame Vorarlberg, with whom negotiations had started. We are under no doubt that Madame Vorarlberg left you instructions before her death, enabling this sale to be concluded. We should remind you of the significant boost the arrival of the American multinational would bring to the economy of your region. It is for this reason that I'm sure you will give our representative, Miss Kate Walker, a warm welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
At your service.
The young boy who was here earlier talked about, Hans. Who is Hans?
These are
Momo
Hans?
was talking about Hans Vorarlberg, Anna's younger brother.
Oh, no.
But he died a long time ago. Nobody here even met him.
Who is the boy who was drawing here earlier? Is he your son?
Heaven forbid. No, not at all. He's not a bad boy, no. Momo is just a little simple, that's all.
What is his connection with Anna Vorarlberg?
Momo is what you'd call the village idiot, and Anna took him under her
Ow.
wing. He must have reminded her of her younger brother, no doubt. And birds of a feather stick together, don't they?
You're
What?
implying that Anna Vorarlberg was a little bit slow as well?
Heaven forbid. No, not at all. She was a real loner. She kept to herself, that's all.
Hmm.
I just love all these little mechanical robots. I've noticed there are tons of them here in Valadilen.
Be
That's what the
careful
town's
you
known
say.
for.
Vorarlberg automatons are not robots. If you want people to like you here, never ever pronounce the word robot.
Okay. What is the difference between an automaton and a robot, then?
Well, to tell you the truth, no one really knows.
Did you know Anna Vorarlberg yourself?
Oh, why, of course I did. I mean, well, not really. She was a very great lady. We loved her very much. May she rest in peace.
Hmm.
Did you know Anna Vorarlberg?
Oh, why, of course I did.
Could you tell me where...
We only have one notary here, and
Oops.
his house is easy to recognize. You can't miss it.
Could you tell me where I can find a notary here in
Ah.
Valadilen?
We only...
Yeah, whatever.
Hello, my name is Kate Walker, and...
Of course. Walker, room 6, next floor up.
I think I'm going to need your help again.
Are you leaving already, Miss Walker? Should we bring down your luggage?
No, I'm not leaving yet. It's just that...
We would love to help, but just think what would happen if the telephone rang, or if a fax arrived. Or if a
Not that
customer
you
came
answer
to
that
the door.
anyways.
We don't have 5 minutes rest here. I'm sorry.
It's okay, no biggie.
Mm-hmm.
The young boy who was here earlier?
Momo...
Who is the boy who...
Heaven...
What is...
Mo...
You're in...
Heaven.
I'm gonna go look around Valadilen. See you later.
As you like, miss.
Wait. Time to go outside. Welcome to the world of today. Imagine talking to people for information. I'm doing it right now. Music. The music in this game won several awards. Oh no, the music in this game won awards. Claude. This is a multi-award winning game. Click on the man standing outside. No, God of War Ragnarok. I love all the memes that have come out of the music thing at the Game Awards. Because Xenosaga has like, or not Xenosaga, Xenoblade had like 400 hours of music. God of War was only like 3 hours of music. And so like all these people are on both sides of it just making memes.
Good morning. Are you open? Can I buy something from your bakery?
No, afraid not. Not possible. We're closed.
I can wait a while.
You can wait, but we're closed all day. Day of mourning.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's morning all day.
Please accept my condolences.
Don't worry about it. Because of Madame Vorarlberg's death, all the shops are closed. Mayor's decision.
The
Try
mayor.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow I won't be here. That's a pity.
24-hour breakfast menu because it's morning all day. Can I go into any of these buildings?
No need to go down there.
No need to go down there.
No need to go down there.
No need to go down there either. I'm adding a channel point option. No need to go down there. Right now. Wait, I'm writing this down. Getting the sound file for that. I just picked up a whole bunch of pencils instead of paper. No need to go.
Sharia, listen.
Sharia.
Everyone thinks we should leave through the butt. Let's search for the butt, Sharia. It's the only way.
Go Chaos, thank you. No need to go down there. And welcome to the world of today. Write your notes on other pencils. I don't know. Can I do that? Hold on. Oh my god, I can. This saves me so much paper. Speaking of paper, what's this? Oh, wait a minute. Imagine writing the answers to your test questions on your pencil. That's genius. Anyways, mourning the loss of the Queen of our Hearts. The Queen of Hearts. She looks very, depressed. Couldn't they have picked a better picture? Stiff joints, chronic hangovers, need a spring in your spec. Look no further. Dr. Schwarzer's miracle elixir. Anyways, this is just talking about her. She died, and she was the president for 50 years. Everyone's sad about it. Feel free to pause the video and come back confused. Give me a handshake.
If that's going to work. It looks like something's missing. This thing's jammed.
Sure did, Chaos. They sure did. That one game. Toy Story? Moonstruck? Clown Phobia? Let's see. What more time? Newspaper. Okay. Oh. Rom? Oh, Professor Layton? Yeah, I played that. I played the first one. I played it off stream and on stream. I only played the first one. The Curious Village, I think is what it was called.
If that's going to...
Somewhere in my notes. Oh, here we go. Facts 2. Nice.
I should talk to the notary first.
Yeah, the hint's not gonna help because because you're missing all the vowels. That's like the first hint has all of them. It's clown phobia. I guess it did help. It was the R. Can I just notarize my own thing? Hold on. Blah, blah, blah. Go to your left. Circle the door. Alright, can I just notarize my own paper? What am I even notarizing? I'd like to notarize this advertising brochure. Oh.
Hello, sir.
Miss Walker, I presume. Have you had a good journey?
Miss Walker?
Everything went very smoothly. Thank you.
Do take a seat, Miss Walker, please.
What if I want to sit in this chair?
I imagine you are aware of the business that brings me here.
Of course. I was waiting for you.
This guy. I think she died of natural causes. She was like 80 years old. It's Cherry sitting
I am
here.
the legal representative for the Universal Toy Company. I'm responsible for...
So I understood, Miss Walker.
I am the legal...
So I...
My cat is snoring and it's so loud.
Miss Walker, I am afraid that the sale of the Vorarlberg factory is not as straightforward as it first seemed.
Whoa there. Everything was agreed. We'd obtained Anna Vorarlberg's consent, and her death does absolutely nothing to invalidate that. Now, I have to be back in New York the day after tomorrow, Metro Alphoter. My client and I are impatient to seal this deal.
I understand only too well, Miss Walker. There is an heir, Miss Walker.
What?
Excuse me? An heir? But Madame Vorarlberg never married, as far as I know. And in my last conversation with her, she absolutely never mentioned this detail.
Miss Walker, believe me, I was more surprised than you are. Anna Vorarlberg sent me a letter 2 days before she died. Understand, Miss Walker, that had I known about this earlier, I would have informed you. I shall read you the document in my possession. I am so very old. It seems that today life is slipping away from me more quickly than I imagined, and I fear that I will not be of this world to sign the takeover contract for my dear factory. So, I must make this confession to you now. My brother, Hans, is still alive. It would not surprise me if you find this difficult to believe, but it is indeed the truth. You must remember his death, his funeral, too. Even though you were very young at the time, it was but a sordid charade dreamt up by our father. To him, the very idea that his only son should wish to leave Baladilen and abandon the family business was unbearable. When Hans left, he preferred to think him dead and make everybody else believe this too.
Read Nightbot.
He obliged me to bear this terrible secret as well. I repeat that Hans is still alive, so when I die, it is he who becomes the sole and rightful heir of our factory.
Okay, I see. If Hans Vorarlberg is not dead after all, then I just have to sign the contracts with him. I suppose you've already contacted him?
Yeah, it sounds easy.
The second half of the letter informs us that Hans Vorarlberg is somewhere in Syberia. I will leave the
Syberia,
document in
you
your
say?
hands to read at your leisure.
Ahem, it seems that today life he just read all this. I've never had the chance to see my dear brother again. Fortunately, though, Hans and I have remained very close in thought. Throughout the years, I have been able to follow his meandering life as he sporadically sent me news. On occasions, he would write me letters, but they were rare, as my brother, since his unfortunate accident, has maintained a phobia for the written word. However, he has sent me several plans of automatons that I eagerly had made up at the factory, and I will admit that they have largely contributed to the success of Vorarlberg Creations. Hans has always had a marvelous gift of breathing life into objects through clever combinations of cogwheels and springs. My little brother is genius in the true sense of the word. Let us return to the matter at hand. Rest assured of my personal conviction that my brother will not object in the slightest to the sale of the factory. If I have already passed away when you come to read this letter, it is to him that the matter should be addressed. I received his last letter 6 months ago, posted from the north of Syberia. I regret to say that I have received no more recent news. I'm aware of the difficult situation in which my confession and lack of further details leave you, but I wish to die with a clear conscience. I would be grateful, dear whoever, if you could inform the American law firm with whom I have been dealing of these developments. I have grown so old, so tired. The end.
Anna Vorarlberg had no further information to add?
Unfortunately not, Miss Walker. I have told you as much as I know. The situation, in legal terms, is now clear. If you want to conclude this sale, you have to
that question comes from the chapter
Apparently,
6 puzzles.
Lying in the town cemetery.
Literally
There
word
also
for
seems
word.
to be some ghost wandering around Syberia. It seems you have your work cut out for you. Believe me, Miss Walker, when I say that I am most sorry for this regrettable setback. Most sorry.
Great. What now, then?
Perhaps you will find out more in the Vorarlberg factory archives. You will find the key in the waiting room. My role in this affair finishes here with the reading of this letter. And now, if you'll excuse me, I must rest. You see, my health is not excellent at the moment, and my doctor forbids me from working for too long.
You've been working for like 10 minutes.
I will not detain you for any longer, Miss Walker. Do not forget to close the door as you go out.
Everybody in this town is old and dying. Just like the very town itself. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh no, I forgot the notary will be resting.
Oh no. He's taking a nap. Perhaps we were the automatons? Big fan of Patty Ewa. I saw some fan art of Patty Ewa the other day. And I was like, what the F? And I realized it was because it was Breathfire 2's birthday. Blah blah blah. Exit the notary's room. Coat rack. Coat rack. Oh wait, I think I took that already. Bye. I remember clicking on it. Put this in my pocket. Nothing else to do here. I probably checked like 10 times because I don't know how to spell that word myself. I'm pretty sure I went back and checked like 8 or 12 times. Because spelling is impossible. Let's see. Let's go this way. Mushy mushy.
Hello?
Kate?
Dan, I'm so pleased to hear your voice.
It's Dan.
How are you, honey? Did you have a good journey? Have you settled in?
It was long, tiring, damp especially, but I'm okay. Especially when you...
Everything going as planned?
Yeah.
Well, not really. It's not exactly what I thought it would be. You know, everything's so different here.
Actually, while we're on the subject, I managed to free myself up tomorrow lunchtime. I'll come and meet you at the airport. I hope the flight from Paris won't be delayed. We're expected at the Goldbergs about 8 o'clock. I hope you have the time to take a shower and change, my poor honey bun.
Dan, I don't think the Goldbergs tomorrow night is really on.
Don't worry, Kate. You'll be as perfect as ever. Anyway, you never have to wear much to look really great.
Dan, I'm going to have to extend my stay here. There's 1 or 2 complications. You understand?
Kate, honey, what are you talking about? It's only a measly toy factory.
The sale isn't going through as expected. I've got to stay a bit longer. Dan, you don't mind, do you?
But Katie, you can't do this to me. I mean, it's the Goldberg contract. There's millions of dollars on the line here.
I know, I'm sorry. You go ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll get back as soon as I can, I promise. Okay, I've got to go. I'll call you back soon. Love you, honey.
He didn't even respond. I don't like this Dan fella. Wait, another thing this game won a lot of awards for is the like backgrounds, the beautifully animated backgrounds. I wish I could see where the box was. Got a bunch of like wacky things written on it about the backgrounds.
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing. If that's going to work,
nobody's played those
looks like
games.
Something's missing.
Nice. We did a puzzle. It might have even been like 2001. I don't remember when this came out. It's really... It's when I worked at it's when I worked at Software Etc., which was from 1999 to whenever GameStop took over. 2003, I think. So somewhere between 1999 and 2003 is when this game came out. Like, I literally bought this the day it came out. I don't know why I was so excited for it. I didn't even know what it was. I was like, oh boy, an adventure game. I love those. And then I was horribly disappointed. Take the northwest path. One, two, three, four, five. 5 paths. Working in software, etc. is great because I worked there at the period of time when they were getting rid of all their PC stuff. Like the around the merger between them and GameStop didn't want to carry PC games because you couldn't trade in PC games. So every now and then, just like a whole bundle of PC things would just get marked down to a penny. So I just got like all these free PC games like constantly. I have such great hits as Kayak Extreme and Robot Wars. I did get some pretty cool ones like Shogun and Shogun. I forgot. That was Windows 98. That was 20 years ago. Sometime last century. Automaton Wars. No, this was different. This wasn't an automaton. They were robots. Much less quality. Much lower quality. Follow to the loading station. Click on the lever. There's a lot of screens that seem like they have no point. I'm supposed to click on a lever. I went northeast instead of west. How can you guys let me do this? I need to play through Lunar again. All of them. All 12 of them. When's Lunar? December. You got Lunar the Silver Star. Lunar Silver Star Story. Lunar Eternal Blue. Lunar Eternal Blue Complete. Lunar Legend. Lunar Magic School. Magic School Lunar. Lunar something Harmony. Silver Star Harmony. Lunar Mailman Disaster. Lunar Lander. Valkyrie Lunar Profile. There's a lever. Oh, here it is. Look at this pixel. Lunar Divine Materialize Energy. Oh yeah, Lunar Dragon Song. Did I mention that one? I always wanted to speedrun Lunar Magic School. But I think the only one that anybody ever did runs of was the Game Gear version, and I don't like that one. I want to run the Sega CD version. I haven't looked at that, though, in like 10 years, so I'm sure maybe somebody's run it by now. What were we doing? Solving puzzles? What's over here? That's where our carrot farm is. Chaos was farming sugarcane. I'm really curious what he would possibly be farming sugarcane for. Is he gonna make like 500 What are those things called? Sheets of paper? Books? Bookshelves. I also need 500 bookshelves. Not anymore, Regison. Not anymore. See, nobody actually goes out. You were the only person keeping those chunks loaded, Regison. So nobody actually goes over there. Oh, you know what? Probably not. I kind of forgot that area exists. I can't read any of this. I had to zoom in, oh my god. Alright. Go to the bottom left of the factory. There's a pit, so if you come out of the back of the control center and you take a left, there's a pit that goes down. If you go down into that pit, that's the backup storage. Mass storage. Whatever Regison wants to call it. That's Regison's house. Regison lives in that pit.
Yes, hello?
Kate, what happened to you, my poor munchkin? I've been trying to contact you for hours.
I'm in Europe, Ma. Job thing.
What? Europe? My God. Oh, I've got such happy memories of Europe. Some of them even involve your father, but that's enough of that. Tell me, where are you? Paris? London? Venice?
Valladolid. Yeah, I know. It's a bit out in the boonies.
What in the world are you doing out there?
You know, business. I've got to see through the takeover of some old family business that's got a few debts. It's a really charming place, but there's one or two weird things going on here. I can't go into it now.
Yeah, I never finished.
That's right. Your old mother's too dumb to understand it. You really do take after your father sometimes.
Wow.
Mother.
Wow.
You'll never guess who I saw yesterday?
Ma, I haven't got a lot of time, you know.
Frank!
Ma, please. I've got to go.
Frank Malkovich, the Russian opera singer.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you don't remember him. He was quite a star in his day.
Listen, Ma, I really don't have the time. I'll call you back.
He is as charming as he always was. We spent the...
Mom, I really have to go. I'll call you back, I promise. Lots of love.
Kate!
Kate! Don't forget to call your mom. Alright. Barrel? No barrel this time. Oh my god. What's happening here? Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Can't even talk to him. I used up all the bone meal. Literally all the bone meal, Redison. I had to go stand in the thing for like an hour. I know what you're thinking. How could you do that? Trust me. I used up all of the bone meal. All of the bone blocks? Yes. All of them. I had to cut some wood.
Oh, many thanks indeed. I am most embarrassed for you to see me like this. I lack a certain completion. You see, nobody here found the time to polish off the finishing touches.
Honestly.
These days, we really have lost the art of good workmanship.
Yeah, maybe.
With whom do I have the honor of speaking? Could you please state your identity, articulating clearly?
My name is Kate. Kate Walker.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Model XZ2000. My common name is Oscar. I represent the technological zenith of this factory's production. I have been designed to drive a locomotive. A touch messy, but an essential task.
Uh-huh.
Have you logged my first and last name?
Perfectly. Kate Walker. Pleased to meet you.
Me too, Model XZ2000.
Please, all my friends call me Oscar. This fad for cryptic names is such a bore. Could you imagine being called by your passport number?
I suppose not, Mr. Oscar. Sir.
Mm-hmm.
Have you...
Please.
Do you know where I could find the factory paperwork?
Our new BFF, Oscar.
This question with precision. Try Anna Vorarlberg's office above the machine floor.
When you are complete and totally functional, can you help me gather information about Hans Vorarlberg?
I'm afraid I can't, Kate Walker. Duty calls. Once I've recovered my feet, I have to see to my post on the train. It's waiting for its engineer.
Does the name Hans Vorarlberg mean something to you?
Of course, he created me. But
What?
I'm sorry to say that I am yet to meet my maker.
Have you any idea where he might be right now?
No, Kate Walker, but I am sure I would experience great metaphysical satisfaction in his presence.
You said you were a train engineer? What train would that be?
But Kate Walker, you have not seen the magnificent train waiting at the station?
Where is that train going?
Sure
Mr.
did.
Oscar?
The
Accidentally
train is
went over
going
there.
Far away. Very, very far away indeed.
Are you taking any passengers?
My duty is to drive the train. Above all, to avoid delays. An engineer prides himself on punctuality. I will agree with you, though, Kate Walker, that a train without passengers is hardly a train at all.
You haven't answered my question.
For further details, please consult Anna Vorarlberg.
Uh-huh.
Do you know Momo?
No, Kate Walker.
You are a very strange robot.
Whoa.
Automaton, if you please.
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
I didn't mean to offend you.
You were told
Automatons
earlier.
have an additional soul auxiliary, you understand?
I think so. You are a... Has it been a long time since you last saw Anna Vorarlberg?
72 hours, 32 minutes, and 20 seconds to be precise. This regrettable absence explains the delay in my production process.
He's
Anna
dead.
Vorarlberg is dead, Mr. Oscar.
What do you mean by the notion of death, Kate Walker?
Broken.
How does he know the word
Deactivated.
death?
Worn out. Damaged. Unplugged.
Oh, that really is most bothersome. I'd rather counted on finishing my production.
Did you all know that you can watch the new season of Sonic the Hedgehog through Roblox? It will be premiering this December via Roblox and Netflix.
Can I be of use to you?
Why, you certainly can. I absolutely must have my feet. My hands are Model XZ2003. My feet are Model XZ2005_B. Be careful. The Model XZ2005_A has evidenced some rather embarrassing performance failures.
Like bugs?
Automatons do not have bugs, Kate Walker. They simply display functional idiosyncrasies.
I'm sorry.
I've
I
watched
didn't
2
know.
anime
What do I have to do to
through
get you a pair
Fantasy
of feet?
Star Online New Genesis.
Use the assembly line to construct them. You will need a production punch card, on which is
One of them was
recorded
pretty
my body
good.
design data. Here is my own punch card.
Okay, I'll give it a go.
Thank you, Kate Walker.
I'm still waiting for season 2. They played an entire, like, full season of this Fantasy Star anime through New Genesis. And I just sat there and watched the whole thing. Staring up at the theater screen. I sat down next to Hatsune Miku and we watched it together. It was great. MMORPGs are a fun experience.
Oscar, I am delighted to have met you. See you again soon, I hope.
Yes, Kate Walker.
Let's see. I need to give him some feet. Back to these stairs. Bye, Oscar. Hope you find your feet. Did you know that Tales of Grace's F is celebrating its 17th anniversary? 12th anniversary? Wait, no. Tales of Grace's is celebrating its anniversary. Here on this, the day of Metal Gear December. Run, Kate Walker. No, run, Kate Walker. This sure looks like a puzzle that we're not supposed to do yet. I'm looking for an office. I was an office. Is this the office, or is this downstairs? Ah, here we go. I wonder where all the beautiful music went. Imagine playing a game that won awards for its music, and then there's no music. Is that William Shakespeare? Is you? Is that William Shakespeare? Ew, that's a train. It's definitely a train. Dear Hans, I know how much you blah blah blah. You dislike the written word, but I do not have the time to forward you a voice cylinder. I imagine that someone in your entourage will be kind enough to read these few lines to you. I received your latest set of plans. Your project is extraordinary, your all-time masterpiece, perhaps. Time seems to have no effect on your genius. Quite the contrary. I am proud of you, my dear little brother. Sometimes I find it hard to believe that a century has gone by since the last time I saw you. A century? It only seems like yesterday that you rushed away from Valadienne. We undertook production immediately following your instructions to the letter. The locomotive was ready within a week. If only you could see it. But you will see it. That much I have promised you. It's magnificent. It seems impatient to set out on its maiden voyage. There's only Oscar left to build. I hope I will finish him soon, but as you can imagine, his mechanism is complex and takes a great deal of time and handiwork. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I understand you wish me to bring you that cursed prehistoric doll. The very thought of which I wonder... Wait. I wonder if it is still in the cave, and if it is, what state it is in. But what does 60 years matter, after all, to an object already several thousand years old? I'm going to find it. Hans, I promise you. I have a bit of a nasty flu at the moment, which is running me down a little. I should be better in a few days, though. The sale of the factory is taking shape. The lawyer from New York should be visiting, and we will be able to sign the contracts. Then I shall, and she literally wrote ... Hello, Tonic, and welcome to Syberia. Several warnings from my office. Total of debt. Oh, she's in debt of 47,000 francs. 82,000 francs. She's in a little bit of a debt. So blah, 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 blah. We're going to buy you out.
Oh my gosh. Invoices, invoices, more invoices. I never knew the factory was in such a bad way financially. These last 2 years must have been very hard for Anna Vorarlberg.
That's why she's dead. The end. Papers? Why is this drawer, like, pulled out? I can't click on it. Why am I here? It's really hard for me not to say things about this game that I know, because we haven't experienced them yet in the game. But I keep wanting to make comments. Blah, blah, blah. Cabinet on the wall in the middle of the room. This one? Uh-huh. Thank you. I got a cylinder apparently from that.
This thing's jammed.
Love jam. It's everybody's favorite jam. Mine's Guilty Gear jam. Blah, blah. Charles Barkley's Shut Up and Jam. Is Jammin' and Strive? People still play that game? I assume they do. I never could grasp Jam's like playstyle. I liked Jam, but I never was very good. Looking for a door. I found a door. I hear running water. Some sort of brook or creek. I'm just gonna start pulling things till something happens. Got a dog? Hamster? Alright, what was the point in all this? Who builds like these sort of things? Father figure. It was Shion. You guys live in a house where you just got like a whole bunch of like Rube Goldberg machines? Dang. I wonder if Chaos still plays that game. I assume not, since he's playing Minecraft. Reminder that I have a Minecraft world. Anybody's interested? Pull chain, click the lever. Oh, now the whole factory's powered up. That was it. Didn't cap out your MGP during that one event where everybody capped out their MGP? Let's go back to Oscar's room. I don't remember who Oscar is. Wait, he's the train conductor. Oscar.
Hi, it's me again. Can I trouble you a second?
In the situation I am in, nothing would give me greater pleasure.
Uh-huh.
Oscar, I'm experiencing some problems with the general console. It looks like I need more than your card to operate it.
To my knowledge, the console is in perfect working order.
Okay, I guess I must have forgotten something.
Most certainly, yes. I am counting on you, Kate Walker.
Name?
Oscar,
Most.
Did he give me his
Oscar,
punch
I'm
card?
delighted to have met you. See you again soon, I hope.
Yes, Kate Walker.
Did he give me... Oh, he did. He already gave me that, I think, earlier. Automatons and, like, mannequins and other stuff like that are really spooky to me. I'm not really spooked out by pretty much anything except for mannequins and like automatons. That's why I like near automaton. The whole game is spooky. We get this question like every week. Unless there's a forklift. Are you a forklift? I like that they make all these complex robots to like do simple tasks that literally anybody could just do in half the time. This forklift. Alright, I couldn't do that though. I can't get that tall. They got me there. You win this round, robot. I mean, not robot. I said the R word. I'm so sorry. I'll just mute myself on YouTube. Automaton. I didn't mean to. I'm not allowed to yell at her anymore, though. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, we get to do the fun puzzle. Isn't it like Hayachi or something? I think I said this last week when we got this question. Oh yeah, it's Hamada, that's right. I was gonna say, isn't it like the guy from Tekken? That's not a guy in Tekken. I think that's what I said last week though. Alright, I'm gonna solve this puzzle. Hold on, let me make sure we're supposed to even do this puzzle. Click the machine span. Click. Click.
Doesn't look like that works. Doesn't look like that works.
Can't use that here. I don't want to go down there.
Doesn't look like that works.
Is this like wood? More wood? Not wood. Other wood? Some other wood. All right, we're doing it. Hope that was the right one. I looked over at the guide and it said click on the thing 3 times. Well, I don't know where we're on. What made the right set of legs? Now we gotta find out where they left his legs. Why was a pair of Oscar's legs? These look like legs. Feet. Thank you. Are they the right feet? I wanna, like, look at them. Can you not inspect items in this game? I've been watching long plays of every King's Quest game the past, like, 2 weeks. And, the one I've been watching for King's Quest 6 literally clicks on everything. I'm not sure if I'm okay with that or not okay with that. They click on literally everything. Hello, I brought you some
Hi,
legs.
It's me again. Can I trouble you a second?
In the situation I am in,
Oh, whatever. I don't
Oscar,
have your
I am
legs.
delighted to.
yes,
Bring
Here
you
are
these
your feet,
shoes.
Oscar. I hope I haven't made a mistake.
these feet are incorrect, Kate.
Ah! I feel like there's got to be a good balance. Yeah, I mean, it's a long play, but, like, I didn't realize how many things you could click on in King's Quest 6. I'm learning so much about that game through this long play. I'm gonna find out what these are supposed to be. A slightly different long play. Or walkthrough. Pew. I see. I want to look at the advertising. Oh my god. Alright. This color. Alright, remember this color. Is that the one I'm on? Out of all the 6 that I've been watching, I mean, I've played them all before. Played the 7 of them before. But the 6 I've been through, I really feel like I'm growing more and more attached to King's Quest 2. Yeah. AGDI version or whatever. Over all the other ones. I grew up, you know, liking 6 the most, but I think 2, the remake of 2 has been really good. What's the name of the cafe? Cafe Shion. It's also so weird going through them all like in order and seeing just how different some of them are. Like 6 feels so out of place compared to the previous 5. I think of the Final Fantasy 6 in the same way.
Here are your feet, Oscar. I hope they fit.
Kate Walker, I see you managed to produce 2
We did it.
XC2005_B models.
Thumbs up, my dude.
Allow me to express a real feeling of joy, Kate Walker.
They really suit you. Comfy?
Very. You are very kind, Kate Walker. I am sorry to have to leave you.
Where are you going?
I must find my train. Its departure is imminent.
Bye-bye. Alright, so our next objectives are to find the toy and the other voice decoder. They could be anywhere in town. Anywhere. Including where this guide says they are. Who's everybody's favorite character so far? Is it Kate Walker? Oscar? Momo? Baker Guy? Robot Oscar? Don't say the R word. You tricked me. Hacking. Oh yeah, Momo is in Breathfire 3. Ooh, now I'm conflicted. My favorite Momo is... Tied first place. Momo from Breathfire 3 and Momo from Xenosaga. I think I like Honey more than I like Momo, and I associate the two too closely, even though they're two separate characters. Honey is the better character. Well, we'll learn all about that in Breath of Fire April. See if we can go inside. I don't know why I'm trying to go inside.
The door's locked, but I've
What?
still got to get in there.
Go down here. I saw the makers of BioShock are making a new game. It was unveiled at the awards show the other day. Did anybody see anything cool unveiled at the awards show the other day? Because I wishlisted like 20 items. I saw a lot of cool things. There's a lot of like horror themed stuff. So I assume I was the only person I know that was like, ew. This is the year of horror games. 2023 is the year of horror games. I see. Alright, yo, hedge maze. Where's, Dink?
Good morning. You've got a magnificent garden here.
Oh, please don't talk about it. Since my gardener automaton broke down, there are weeds everywhere. You can't imagine how much work it takes me. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. We're not used to doing without our robot help here in Valadiland. But everybody says that we're going to have to get used to it.
Whoa. Hope that statue's not naked. Don't be naked. Go left. Ah, yes. This was in the brochure. What was this in the brochure? High precision mechanisms. The wind-up key. Ah, yes, the wind-up key. Ah, yes. Time to wander around the hedge maze for no reason.
No good. It's locked. At Clear Tonic. He was in chat earlier. If you have any complaints, take it up with him. He was in chat earlier. I don't know if he's still here. He might have said hi and then left. Oh god, it's naked. I wish he was still here to see that. Hello? That is, I would never climb this ladder IRL. I only have like 2 fears. Spiders, heights, and mannequins. I really have to go up this ladder. This doesn't look safe at all. It looks really wobbly. I definitely didn't just break in. I wonder if it moved it. Okay, yeah, it does. A lot of one song in this game. Ooh. Anna. May 14th, 1930. Which PS2 game is this character from? Yesterday, something terrible happened. I do not know who to turn to, who to talk to, so I have decided to write it down. You, dear diary, are now my confidant and sole guardian of my secret thoughts. Han lies in the next room, teetering between life and death, and I am terrified. Oh, the injustice of life. First Mama, then Hans. Please, dear Lord, don't take my little brother away as well. Hans made me promise to keep this a secret, but its burden is too heavy. I know I can tell you, though, dear diary. We discovered a cave in the mountains, a marvelous cavern with ancient paintings on the walls. Only prehistoric man could have painted them because there were depictions of mammoths, which are prehistoric creatures as well. That much I know. I hate mammoths now. It's all because of them and because of that stupid prehistoric children's toy. Why Hans? Oh, why did you try and take it? And why did I let you climb up there? It's my fault you're in a coma now. Hans, if you die, I do not know how I could ever forgive myself.
Hans has still not regained consciousness. Father cannot sleep, and Gertrude cries all day long. Outside, the heat is suffocating, but inside the house is icy cold and dismal. I still have hope, though. I know my brother. I know his strength. He will pull through. He never gives in. I cannot think of anything else but Hans. In all my waking and sleeping dreams, I see his fall over and over. I see his head hitting the rock, and his oh-so-pale face softening. I have taken refuge in the attic. It is the only place where I find any peace wrapped up in all my memories. 5 days have passed since the accident, and Hans has still not opened his eyes. To see him like this is unbearable. Please, God, protect him. Take my life, not his. I feel so desperate, so alone. I want to snuggle up in Father's arms, but I dare not. He is just so impassive. Oh, Hans, don't leave me here. It has happened. Hans has come back to life. He opened his eyes and uttered my name. My name! Do you realize? This is the happiest day of my life. I wanted to take to the streets and sing, to proclaim my joy to the world. Thank you. Oh, thank you, God. How wonderful, how beautiful life is. Gertrude and I cannot stop breaking into uncontrollable fits and giggles. Hans even wolfed down his meal today. I knew he was tough, my little brother. Even Father smiled at me today when he said good morning. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. I am totally absorbed in Hans' recovery. I have scarcely 5 minutes to myself to return to my refuge and scribble down these words. It is very curious. Whether Hans is hungry, thirsty, or if he wants something, he cannot stop saying my name. He can't bear it when I leave him, even for an instant. Gertrude thinks that I should move my bed into his room to help him sleep better. I hope that Father will agree. Today was the first day that Hans has left the house. We went for a short walk in the garden, but Hans is still very weak. The doctor said we should be patient and shouldn't rush him. It is so hard, though. I hope so much that life can return to how it once was. Hans has been out of his coma for a month now. He still doesn't say much and has difficulty moving. He sits motionless for long periods of time, his eyes wide open as though lost in thought. I have often had to call his name several times before he reacts. Then he will smile, and when he does, the moment is magic for me, and I couldn't possibly be happier. I had to talk to him. The burden was too great. I asked Hans about the accident in the cave to find out what he could remember. He could utter only one word, mammoth, and his eyes glowed so strangely when he said it he frightened me. I go back to school today, and for the first time in my life I am dreading it, sorry. I am afraid of leaving Hans alone. Despite Gertrude's kindness and attention, I have the impression that Hans is much less nervous when I'm there. While I was doing my homework yesterday evening, Hans crept up on me so quietly that he made me jump. He took a pencil and a blank sheet of paper, and curiously he started drawing. It is the first time since his accident he has done anything but daydream. Hans scribbles almost obsessively. It is all he will do, all day long. I feel it annoys Father. Nobody else understands, but I can see that Hans is trying to draw mammoths. Today is my birthday, and Gertrude has made me an apple pie, my favorite. Father has not returned home for lunch, and Hans doesn't want to leave his room. The best present I could ever have is to see Hans back on the way to recovery. Snow is falling. It is so beautiful. The doctor visited to examine Hans. He seems happy that my little brother has fully recovered his faculties. It truly is a miracle. I don't understand why he doesn't talk more, though. Why isn't he livelier, like he was before? It is Hans's birthday. Today he is 11 years old. I have the strangest of impressions that actually he has lost 5 years rather than gained 1 more. The doctor has just left. I saw him whispering with Father. Their serious expressions worried me awfully. What could they be hiding from me? I am grown up now. At the age of 15, you can understand everything. Sure. I am too scared to ask Father what is happening. I have been thinking, and it seems to me that Hans's attitude isn't normal. The shock of the fall and his coma must have had much more serious effects than we first imagined. Hans, my dear brother, what is happening to you? I have discovered the truth. Hans is stunted physically and mentally. I eavesdropped a conversation between the doctor, Father, and Gertrude. Gertrude buried her tear-filled eyes in her apron, and Father muttered the word, robot, under his breath. How could he say such things? It is Easter's, and we're on school holidays. This means I can spend all day with Hans and protect him from Father's permanent dark moods. He cannot accept the fact that Hans, his only son, will stay in this state forever. It is truly difficult to accept, but it is not Hans's fault. Mine maybe, but not Hans. I don't know how to make Father understand. He seems full of hatred for him. It is dreadful. I feel so powerless. Oh, there's a lot of diary entries. 1 year. 1 year has gone by, and it feels like an eternity. The situation shows no signs of improvement, neither in terms of Hans's mental health or Father's attitude towards him. Extraordinary. Father has decided to take Hans to Paris for new tests. He says that only in the French capital will he find truly competent doctors. We must make Hans ready for the great expedition. No news from Father and Hans, but I remain hopeful. I am sure they will take good care of my little brother. They have returned. Hans rushed into my arms and started crying. It took me a long time to calm him down and get him to sleep. Father is still as taciturn as he was before he left. The French doctors have confirmed the diagnosis. Hans will remain physically and mentally impaired. I am stunned. The summer is coming to a close. It has been less stifling than the last. The sun has put color in Hans's cheeks. When I look at him, I have difficulty imagining that he will not change. Father still says nothing and increasingly shuts himself away. In his office, at the factory. Christmas. Gertrude tells me that love and faith triumph over any science. I lack neither. God be praised. Father took Hans to the factory this morning. Hans was so afraid that I accompanied them. Fortunately, Father said nothing. I failed to understand why he insisted on bringing him there. Father left for the factory with Hans once again this morning. I think he wants to persuade Hans that he could be useful for something. It is his way of resisting fate. For a month now, every morning, Hans has gone to work with Father at the factory. I'm not exactly sure what he does there, but he seems to enjoy it. I feel my brother's behavior has changed considerably. He is much less capricious. I could cry. Hans has made me a present, a small robot mammoth with a trunk that raises and falls. When Father saw it, he nodded his head in satisfaction. Both Gertrude and Father now have their own robot mammoths. Those are even more intricate and finely tuned. Little brother is not such a robot after all. Fawn's mammoths now walk, raise their trunks, and wag their tails. It's incredible. I met the head of the factory workshop, Mr. Grips, this morning. He says that for a young lad of 12, Hans is very gifted. It is a shame he only makes elephants. And I believe he makes mammoths. Father and Hans were locked in a long discussion yesterday. Or should I say, Hans was locked in one of Father's long monologues. As it is inconceivable that Hans should go to school like other children, Father wants to take him on as a worker at the factory. However, Hans will have stopped making his own little devices. Hans' silence, his half-gaping mouth and staring eyes finally sent Father off into a rage. I tried to broach the subject with Hans. I suggested he should obey Father. Learning a craft at the factory and his one chance to do something constructive with his life. He is so gifted and takes so much pleasure in making automatons. He did look like he wasn't listening to me, but I know he'll think about what I said. It's not that Hans cannot speak, it's rather that he doesn't want to speak. He uses the least possible words for communication, except with me, but he is still very economical with words. Incredible. Hans was not just satisfied with learning how the assembly line works, instead he has completely redesigned it. Father and Mr. Grips are taking a serious look at his plans. Father has wanted to talk to me about my future since I passed my exams. He wants to send me to university because he says my intelligence is astounding. My heart was beating so loud. It is true I do love studying, but I couldn't bear to be away from Hans. Oh my god, it keeps going. Hold on, we're on September 2nd. Oh my god. Alright, we got a long way to go. Hans has had a busy life. What a ghastly summer. I have been permanently torn between my desire to go to university and my refusal to leave my brother. I talked about it with Hans, but he said nothing. That same evening, I found my own little mammoth broken. Hans had another fit of hysterics at dinner again. Father announced that Hans's new assembly line would soon be finished. However, they have removed the automaton parrots that shout orders as they were deemed superfluous. Hans was livid. He hurled his soup dish to the ground and stormed off to his bedroom. What will happen between the both of them when I'm not here? Despite my scruples, I am finally leaving. Hans has not talked to me for a week. Father would not understand if I told him why I wanted to stay. My heart is so heavy. Christmas. I like how she no longer writes, like, the date for Christmas. It is so strange to be home. I had never left home for such a long time before. Once we were alone, Hans did not stop talking. Words just leaped from his mouth. How he laughed at his excitement. He presented me with a delightful little ballerina to replace the mammoth, he told me. I was so touched that I started crying. Distance has done nothing to harm the strong bond between us. What about the worshippers of Dionysus that what? They're right there. It is strange to pick up this diary once more. At first, wait, hold on a minute. How many years have passed? 4? Yeah, 4 years have passed. Oh, I see. No idea. It is strange to pick up this diary once more. At first, my impulse was to tear it up, but I resisted and instead succumbed to my second desire, which was to write for a while. I'm alone in my attic once more. I have been home for 2 months now, and after a summer spent living with the intense joy of being reunited with my brother, Hans has returned to the factory. Father is aged so, and Gertrude's arthritis causes her terrible pain. All in all, these last 4 years have been kind to Father and Hans. Their relationship is less tense. They still do not exchange much conversation, but they now have a thing in common. The factory. I'm even beginning to feel a bit jealous. Silly, really. Hans hasn't changed. To help Gertrude, he has designed a totally automated kitchen, and Gertrude can't stop moaning at the wooden puppets. Oh, how I adore them. I went to go and see Father and Hans at work. I hadn't been to the factory for ages. It is strange how much it has changed. I was very curious to see them set about their tasks. I like Father's new office very much. Hans has a small workshop on the first floor, crammed with odds and ends, unfinished robots and designs, exactly as I imagined it, in fact. The factory is working very well. Orders for toys keep coming in, spurred on by the run-up to Christmas. When I was at university and I said my name was Vorarlberg, people would ask me if I had any relation to the Valadin factory. Now I know the effect that Hans' genius has had on the factory's renown. To make myself useful, I started helping Father set his papers in order. The most extraordinary thing of all is that for the first time ever, I have the impression that the three of us form a real family. Hans never ceases to surprise me. Between home and the factory, his behavior is so very different. In his workshop, he is serious and concentrated, a proper young man who keeps his eye on everything going on, constantly on the move and in control. One has the impression that each single toy is his very own infinite. At home, he turns back into a child once more and is either moody or a happy-go-lucky buffoon. The most wonderful Christmas of my whole life. Hans and I could not stop giggling like children beneath Father's disapproving glare. I know that he was only pretending, really. Our hearts are so full of hope. Hans came to see me in my bedroom yesterday evening. I felt terribly awkward, terribly ill at ease. I might have guessed. Hans wants to leave. Leave Valadin, the house and the factory. He wants to go traveling. He doesn't know where to or for how long. That's just like him. I was so shocked that I told him his plans were foolish. He left my room without a word. His head bowed. I thought that he wanted to leave because of Father. Not at all. It's because of the mammoth. He wants to go tracking mammoths. I thought he had gotten over his obsession. I know my brother only too well. I wouldn't dream of telling him his quest is useless. It isn't worth it. He will not listen to reason. I was so selfish that other evening. I returned to talk to Hans and asked him gently if he was sure of his decision. I already know what the reply is going to be. Nothing will make him change his mind. Despite my profound sadness and despair, I must help Hans fulfill the destiny he has chosen and announce the news to Father. I fear the worst. The worst was worse than my fears. Father's anger was terrifying. He shut Hans away in his workshop at the factory and has forbidden all visitors except from Gertrude, who feeds him. Father has decided that Hans should remain locked up for as long as it takes him to abandon his infantile decision. Gertrude tells me that Hans is very despondent, yet highly resolute. The worry is driving me mad. As soon as Gertrude returns from the factory, I hasten to get news of my little brother. He doesn't say anything. He just fiddles with bits and pieces. She replies every day with a sigh. I have tried desperately to reason with Father, but I know I am just wasting my breath. Hans is 18 years old today, and he is all on his own for his birthday. Bum-bum-ba-down. In secret, Gertrude delivered to me a small robot from Hans. It is a robot of us as children. It works with a small cylinder punched with tiny holes. I quivered with emotion as I turned this key. The message it gave was simple. It was telling me he loved me very, very much. Gertrude gave me a different tiny cylinder for today's toy. Hans is truly incredible. He has found a means of communicating between us and us alone in total secret. My days are spent eagerly awaiting Hans's messages. He has now resolved to run away. He is preparing his escape. Like if it was a game. Gertrude has returned and she is beside herself. Hans has disappeared. Father has not even deigned to return to the workshop where he locked up his son, nor find out how he managed to escape. He just gave me a black look as if he knew we were up to something behind his back. It is beginning to dawn on me that Hans is gone. I miss him so much. Lord, please protect my little brother and watch over him for me. With Hans gone, Father now locks himself away night and day at the factory. The house is so gloomy now. This morning I caught Father in the drawing room, installing a coffin on a trestle. The sight of it made my blood freeze. What on earth is he up to? My questions met only with stony silence and a permanent black countenance. Behind closed curtains, the drawing room with the coffin surrounded by huge candles seems to become a veritable funeral chamber. This is ghastly. I have just understood what Father is up to. This morning, the priest came to pray before the coffin and I finally caught on. Father is in mourning for the death of Hans. Father made the priest believe that his son was dead. How could he do such a thing? Dude, last page. In the madness occasioned by his grief, my father grows ever more cold and calculating. He contracted his old friend, Dr. Schmoll, who duly drew up a bona fide death certificate without even seeing the body. I dare not imagine what yarn he spun. Hans's funeral will be officially held next Sunday. Father strictly forbade me to attend. The sordid masquerade makes me feel ill, but I cannot denounce the subterfuge or else I will display my father's mental instability to the world. The shame would kill him, that much is certain. I have to get away, far, far away. No, I will not leave. I have thought long and hard. My life is here, next to my father. He needs me too much now. The factory needs me, because Father is incapable of running it now. Besides, I can only find peace of mind among Hans's robots. They're not robots. And how shall I know when he has sent me new ones if I am not at home to receive them? No, I shall not leave. My destiny is to remain here and keep watch. The end. I'll take that. I need a 2-second break. Big stretch. Oh man, that was quite the story. I hope everybody enjoyed the lore. That stretch literally made me dizzy. I need to stretch my legs. Slamma Jamma. What was the question? What's the name of Memphilia's long-lost love? No idea. Never played that game. Can't believe nobody was here to answer the Thousand Arms question. Or nobody who knew the answer was here, I should say. Obviously, people are here. An entire bottle of water, yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to meet them either, Claude. Ugh. Alright. Blah, blah, blah. Anyways, that tells us the location of the mammoth toy that we are in search for. Wonder how, speaking of Wild Arms 3, I wonder how Tonic's Wild Arms 2 playthrough is going. I don't remember anything about that game. I want to say I enjoyed it. I played through the game like 5 or 6 times. I'm assuming I enjoyed it, but I haven't played it in so long I have no idea. OMG, it's Momo.
Mammoth. You draw mammoth for Momo?
Ah, Momo, it's you. You scared me.
Ah. How did you get in here?
What are you doing in here?
Momo want mammoth picture, like Hans picture.
Sorry, I haven't got a picture of a mammoth with me.
Take paper and pencil and draw mammoth for Momo.
You don't give up easily, do you? You remember me, don't you? I'm Kate.
Draw mammoth for Momo, please.
I think he wants us to draw a
You must
mammoth.
find me a bit rude, turning up places uninvited where nobody knows who I am. See, it's kind of my job, you know, to get involved.
I don't think he cares,
But
Kate.
don't mind me.
I don't think he cares.
Carry on with what you're doing.
Momo not mind. Anna kind, never angry.
That's right. She won't be angry. Not now.
She won't be a lot of things.
You're a sweet kid, Momo. But I can't draw. Least of all, mammoths.
Draw mammoth easy. Hans draw mammoth. Anna draw mammoth. Kate too.
I mean, maybe I could do a quick squiggle of a box, say, that has a mammoth inside.
No.
That's cheating.
Momo want a real mammoth.
My goodness, you are one stubborn boy.
Remember that time in Runaway 3 when we drew a box to make the mime hide in the box? We drew an invisible box.
There's something I'm looking for, but I don't quite know what. I need a clue, anything that might tell me where Hans is. You want to help me, don't you?
First, you draw mammoth for Momo.
And if I help you, you help me, right?
Momo know Kate is kind. Kate draw mammoth for Momo. Then Momo tell Kate secret.
You've got a secret?
First, draw mammoth for Momo.
Do you know if Anna came here often with Hans?
Momo want mammoth picture, like Hans.
Cat is very determined.
Tell me, Momo. I met someone real interesting in the factory. A kind of robot called
Automaton?
Oscar. Now, he told me about a train. Anna didn't tell you where it was going, did she?
Train! Train! Choo-choo! Choo-choo! Woo!
Choo-choo, Charles.
Momo, it's okay, it's okay.
Who's excited for Choo Choo Charles? I think that game came out today.
What's going to happen to you now that Anna is gone?
Momo big now. They want Momo live at inn. Momo don't want. Momo take care of Momo.
From what I've seen, you look pretty resourceful.
For anybody that doesn't, I think it's called Choo Choo Charlie or Choo Choo Charles or something like that. It's an open world train simulator, but there's a giant spider train. It's a horror game. It's an open world train sim horror game where occasionally you're being attacked by this gigantic spider train named Charles or Charlie or something. It looks hilarious, I gotta say. I don't really know. Don't you? I don't know a whole lot about it because I wanna remain a little bit like whatever going into it. But like I watched the trailer for it and I was like, what the F is this? Supposedly it's really good though.
It must be fascinating to live in a village full of automatons.
Automatons made by hands. Difficult work. When Momo big, he do like hands.
Yeah, choo
Momo
Charles.
friend of automatons.
Tell me, Momo, did you come here a lot with Anna?
Mm-hmm. Anna like Momo. Anna like hands. Anna on journey.
The thumbnail? Yeah, the thumbnail for that game, for that trailer you posted looks amazing.
Momo?
Anyways, let's back to this, though.
But see you later.
Stay focused on mammoths. I gotta draw a mammoth. Anybody in chat know how to draw a mammoth? Are you sure that's a box? Was I just tricked? Is that a mammoth inside of a box? Even on... Hold on, what does it look like on... It's a mammoth... Okay, hold on. It's on Windows 8. You're on Windows 7, right? On Windows 8, there's actually a mammoth there. On Windows 10, it's like a golf ball. It looks like the moon. I don't know what that is. On stream, it's a box. I love technology. It went extinct after Windows 8. Mammoth there too. Only on Windows 8. On Windows 11? Is it a mammoth on Windows 11? What? Why is it? The mammoths are back just like in Jurassic Park. Life finds a way, indeed. Browser dependent? I'm using the same browser on all 3 machines. I am a proud supporter of Firefox. Look at Gerbo Switch trying to use CFG emotes. Like Chaos would. Chaos was here. What? It says there's a thing right here. I don't see it. It says it's next to the light switch. House currently absorbed by Final Fantasy XIV. This Minecraft village will never see the light of day again. Momo, I can't find this thing.
I've got Momo. You're a sweet kid, Momo.
Draw a mammoth easy.
I mean, maybe I...
No.
Momo?
I'm looking for a pixel. In typical adventure gaming fashion. Should be on a beam. Is Momo related to Bobobo? Yes. Nose hairs and all. I need to consult a second guide. As this says it should be right here. Let's try a different guide. What? Oh! Oh! 1932. What is that a picture of? Is that somebody's hair? Oh. Tutorial Z. I'm gonna cheat. Oh my god, she's cheating. SMH. Ah, what an AI art is this? It does that. Comes out as a box. It comes out as a moon-looking golf ball. Because she's using Windows 10. Oh my, I made a drawing? Question mark? Look at what I made. Me. Want to animate him putting into the cloak? They just turn him around.
Happy. Now follow Momo. Momo show his secret to Kate.
He just hops out the window and lands on the ground. Lands in the bushes. Let's see. Excuse me, big yawn. Oh, I reading earlier. Messed me up. Who does lightning work for? Benevelza. Benevelza. Vuvuzela. Right. That word's impossible to spell, to be fair. Well, it's two different games, to be fair. It's two different individuals. Even though it's the same individual. Make more sense if you played the games. Okay, though, Final Fantasy 13 is not for everybody, and nobody should play those games. Except for me. I actually watched a bit of the randomizer of, Lightning Return was randomizer. Look at this beautiful scenery. 13 tune Lightning Returns. Lightning Returns randomizer or an RPG randomizer is pretty good. And it's also like, it doesn't feel as much like the normal RPG randomizers, most RPG randomizers. Which is cool, which is why I like watching it. Blah blah blah, across the bridge, upstairs, through some woods. I believe this place was locked earlier. We had to convince Momo to open it for us. Who wins Legend of Legaia August? I don't know that there's many PS1 games that I like really just dislike as much as Legend of Legaia. All this pointless screen transitions, I owned that game and I hated it. I think
There you are, Momo. This is
I don't want to go on that rant.
You've taken me on.
Focus on
I
this.
have to say though, it sure is mighty pretty.
Sure is mighty pretty.
Momo come here often. Momo like make splash in water.
Aim.
Because of you, Momo, I look more like an explorer than a lawyer now. If Dan could see me, I don't think he'd like what he saw.
Momo don't know Dan.
Aim.
Why have you brought me here?
Mammoth doll in cave. Very important for Hans, Anna say.
Cave? What cave? Where?
Momo not liar.
Dang. And DK64 is one of those like $80 games. Actually, I think it was more because you had to get the you had to buy the expansion pack.
Right. Now we're here. What do we do?
Kate and Momo throw stones in water.
Yeah.
Well, we're here because of the cave. Something to do with the cave.
Momo and Kate, friends.
BFFs.
Tell me, Momo, do you really think that after all these years, Anna's brother is still alive?
Anna always say Hans go away, but Hans come back maybe.
Tell me, Momo, I met someone real interesting in the factory. A kind of
automaton.
Oscar. Now, he told me about a train. Anna didn't tell you where it was going, did she?
Train! Train!
Choo-choo! Choo-choo!
Choo-choo!
Momo, it's okay, it's okay. You are a strange one, Momo. I'm beginning to see why Anna Vorarlberg liked you.
Momo, Momo look like Hans. Momo very proud.
It must be fascinating to live in a village full of automatons.
Automatons made by hands. Difficult work.
We heard this one earlier. I think this one too.
Did you come here a lot with Anna?
Mm-hmm. Anna like Momo. Anna like Hans. Anna on journey.
Great journey. Hey, Metal Gear Solid 4. Happy Metal Gear December. What's that? Metal Gear Solid December. Happy Metal Gear December, everyone.
Why have you brought me here?
Mammoth.
Momo, I've got to go now. But see you later, maybe.
See you later, maybe.
It must be broken. I've got to get a helping hand here.
One day maybe I'll play Metal Gear Solid 4. Somebody got me Metal Gear Solid 5 the other day. One day I'll play Metal Gear Solid 5. That one looks kind of fun. I watched Sumichu play quite a bit of it.
Momo, I've got something else I want to ask you.
Momo listening.
Can you help me, please?
What do?
Help me open the dam.
I watched a long play of MGS4 a million years ago. Maybe after I finish the King's Quest long plays, I'll watch Metal Gear 4 long play again. What is the name of Mint's sister? And oh my god, he broke it. He's too strong. Alright, thanks, Hans. I don't know that we need to open this up. This looks like it hasn't been opened in years. It's gonna flood the town. A series of events that we have to do here. Wait, I think it was down here. Whoever made this game is a big idiot.
I could use one of the oars from this boat as a lever. But how am I ever going to get a hold of it?
Reach in there and grab it.
I could use...
Ugh, just go in there.
Momo.
Momo?
We need one of the oars from the old rowing boat. Could you get it, please?
Momo say yes. Momo's strong and kind.
Thank you, Momo. This is just a series of doing things Kate can't do, and so she has to go get Momo to do them. That's the solution to all these adventure gaming puzzles. Lost inside the volcano. Piranha plant?
Momo not like water.
Uh-oh. Alright, bye. Oh.
Ugh. That oar is all dirty and wet.
Dang. Well, there's like... The boss in that chapter is only like halfway through the chapter, too.
Ugh. That oar...
I think I just did chapter X. I should pull up my splits.
Momo, I've got something else I want to ask you.
Momo, this...
I've moved the oar nearer. Be a good boy and carry it for me?
Momo say yes.
Thanks, Momo. I gotta say, overall, I'm mostly impressed with the animations in this game. They always seem really extra. Like him shaking off the ore because it had water or whatever on it. Considering when this game came out, and how most adventure games are just in general, they seem to do a lot of, like, extra things. You think anyone bought a GPU to play this? Yes.
Momo, I've got something else I want to ask you.
Momo listening.
Amy, were you here when I talked about the fact that I worked at GameStop, or I worked at Software Etc. when this game came out?
Can you help me, please?
What do?
I need a hand opening the dam.
This game was huge.
Momo's strong.
Especially in the area that I lived. It's mostly old rich people who like these kind of games. And played games like Myst. And like Civilization 2. I think every single Paper Mario question is from... I literally just copy and pasted the quiz from, what was it, Chapter 6? Like Chapter 6 or Chapter 7. I literally just copy and pasted the quiz into there. For every single Paper Mario question. So if they're confusing, that's why. I was being clever. Oh no, Momo left. And bum bum. This is the paintings of the mammoths from the story that I was reading for 45 minutes. I'll take this. I want to look at things. Mushy mushy.
Hello?
Kate? Is it you?
You did call my number.
Yeah, who did you think it was?
I didn't recognize your voice, that's all. Must be the distance or something. So, spill the beans. What's Europe like? You lucky lady, you.
Oh, I'm currently in a cave.
Well, so far all I've seen of Europe is this tiny village, and frankly, they're not very hospitable. The whole case is getting really complicated. There's this surprise heir I've got to find.
I know. I talked to Lynn, who bumped into Joss, and she had coffee with the head honcho this morning. He didn't sound at all happy. The client's meeting him tomorrow, and when Marston tells him that the sale's not even gone through yet, whoa, you're gonna be pleased you're on the other side of the ocean when that bomb goes off.
Yeah, I get the picture. But so, how about yourself? What's up at work?
Claude.
Lost the Sarah Lou trial. I
Oh no.
5 months on that dumb case.
I remember.
So, for a bit of therapy, I went to Boomy's. The sale started yesterday.
Wow, lucky.
It was absolutely crazy, Katie. Absolute mayhem. You know that blue silk top I wanted? Guess how much I got it for.
I don't know,
She had
250?
more of a
200?
conversation with this girl than she did her mom.
$140. Just get yourself back here and I'll go down with you.
Like it's my choice. Look, I gotta go.
Call me soon, huh? I want a blow-by-blow account of every moment of your great adventure.
Oh boy.
Get out of here. Look after yourself.
You too.
Yeah, I will.
Back to town. One screen at a time. Look at all this beautiful Bob Ross artwork. These beautiful trees. These happy clouds. Wait. More trees. So many trees. I'm glad The Longest Journey didn't really do this. I don't remember if this was by the same people. I feel like some of them were involved, but I don't remember. It absolutely looks... everything looks the same as The Longest Journey. Design-wise. When's the LCC gonna play The Longest Journey? Like all these DMCA birds they keep playing. I think there's only been one. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. I just want to remind everyone that this is an award-winning game. It won many awards for a variety of different things. And that there's now 4 games in this series. Hello, Oscar.
Hey there, Oscar.
My functions do not permit me familiarity, Kate Walker. Even if you are my first and only passenger.
Me? Your passenger?
Yes, you, Kate Walker.
What?
Is it not for that reason you completed my production process?
If you say so. Oscar, you know, you could just call me Kate. It would be so much nicer, especially as we're going on such a long journey together.
I am sorry, Kate Walker, but I have already logged your name. I cannot modify this data, and my functions do not permit me familiarity, Kate Walker.
Well, I hope your functions permit you to learn the difference between being familiar and quite simply nice.
Getting mad at this robot. I mean, automaton. He's an automaton. God dang it. I'm gonna punch myself in the face every time I say the wrong thing.
I have decided to come along for the ride, Oscar. Ready when you are.
Your ticket, please.
If I just passed out at some point.
What are you talking about?
Because I punched myself in the face.
Rules clearly state, Kate Walker, every passenger of this train must possess a ticket.
Okay. And where do I get hold of a ticket?
Only the ticket vendor may issue tickets. You are in luck. The ticket office must be open now. You should go there immediately.
Okie dokie. Wanted to talk to him about all the other things, but that's okay. We don't need that much lore. We're just trying to find the air. We got a second song. In the form of whistling. Unless it's just the same first song. I can't go down here. Ready for Wild Arms? December. Month where everyone plays their favorite Wild Arms. One of the very first things I ever made with Warbler, I think it was called. I was learning how to make stuff with Warbler. And so I was like, alright, I'm gonna learn how to make football out of Warbler. The sword.
But it's you?
You?
What can I do for you, madam?
But Oscar, it's me, Kate Walker.
Correct. Your name is indeed Kate Walker.
Anyways, I still have that sword for some reason.
Poor Madame Vorarlberg.
It's in storage, though.
I'm sure she would have loved to come along.
This train was designed for only one passenger, Kate Walker.
So, it's like I've taken her seat.
Dang. It's not an entire train just for Anna.
Are you the only automaton on the train,
What,
Oscar?
Morn?
I have been designed to attend to all tasks relating to the smooth functioning of the train and the comfort of its passengers.
Okay, Oscar. I don't doubt your talents for a second. This train is amazing. I'm going to travel like a princess.
I am happy that you like it, Kate Walker. This train has been designed to optimize passenger comfort.
I can't wait to meet Hans Vorarlberg. What about you?
I would find the experience inordinately gratifying.
And I won't forget to congratulate him on the success of his incredible automaton.
Why, thank you, Kate Walker.
Oscar, if you were in my shoes right now, what would you do?
My reasoning mechanism does not permit me to manage problems outside the mandate of my own functioning.
It's like, I'd run the train.
What can I do for you, Kate Walker?
A train ticket, please. Why, do you sell anything else?
The only function of this ticket office is to issue tickets. You are requested to accelerate operations. The office closes in exactly 3 minutes. What can I do for you?
A ticket, please.
One ticket?
Yes.
One ticket. What is your final destination?
I don't know. It's you who told me I had to get a ticket.
A ticket to travel, then.
Ah, yes, a ticket to travel. Train ticket. One person. Description of the object. Blah, blah, blah. Look at this sweet train we made in 3D.
There you are. Do not lose it. This office is not entitled to produce duplicates. This advice also applies to the accompanying documentation.
What's that?
The authorization for the release of the train. The ticket officer may ask you for it at any time.
But I mean, you are the...
Attention! The exact moment has arrived to close this office.
Alright, thanks. God.
It's me again, Oscar.
Hello, Kate Walker.
Poor Madame Vorarlberg. I'm sure she would have loved to come along.
This train was the...
Syberia.
Don't think for...
I also have...
Mm-hmm.
There you are, Oscar. Does this mean we can leave now?
I cannot accept this ticket for the moment, Kate Walker. Keep it.
Why don't you want to take my ticket?
I must abide by regulations, Kate Walker. Not all departure conditions have been fulfilled. I must confirm your departure release.
You can be a real stickler for the rules, Oscar, my old fellow.
It sure is. Question are we on? 87. We'll keep going. Horseman skill becomes available after level 5 bash. Is that when you learn to ride the chocobo? Chuko? Yeah, it's level 20. Where are we going? Well, anyways, why don't we go pick up a bunch of random objects? That's everybody's thoughts and prayers on Syberia for Windows 98. You enjoying it? That's good. I hope, I hope you feel that way the entire journey. I have the second game, but I'll let you guys decide whether or not we actually play the second game, or the third game, or the fourth game. One song. Don't worry, we'll get a new song sometime soon, I'm sure. I'm missing something important here. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Approved. Oh my god. Alright, we can either go back to Oscar to get some more dialogue where we still can't leave. Or we can go get the objects we need and miss out on that dialogue instead. Go up the road past the hotel. Not gonna go all the way back to Oscar, just have him tell us he can't leave yet. I have also had enough Oscar content. Big yawn. Let's miss the guy on the bench. Hello, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning. What a pleasure to meet such a lovely young lady honoring our aging streets. Please, please sit yourself down next to me so we can enjoy the air together.
It would be a pleasure, but I'm afraid I don't have the time. Some other time, maybe.
I hope so, miss. I remember when these streets were full of vibrant life. In those days, there was a charming encounter to be had round every corner. Our good little town of Valadilen is not what it used to be.
It looks like things have changed a bit around here.
Our children have all left the valley. They need to earn a living, don't they? Can't really blame them. You have to move with the times, don't you? And it's not at the Vorarlberg factory that they'll find jobs. Being excluded from the world is not an easy burden to bear, believe you me, miss.
But it's such a pretty little village.
I can tell you're not from these parts. I hope you enjoy the pleasures that we still have to offer. Good day to you.
Nice. Man, this road looks... Hold on, this screen is like disorienting. The bridge looks like it's raised on this side and lowered on this side. Like, it looks like it's spinning. It's gonna make me dizzy. Smash.
Hello.
Kate, so what's new?
We've got a problem, Mr. Marson.
What problem? Come on, Kate, don't beat around the bush.
There's maybe an heir.
What?
Hans, Anna Vorarlberg's brother. Looks like he's still
Didn't we
alive.
already have this conversation?
We can't buy the factory without his consent.
What? What is this? Where's this mystery brother come from? And more to the point, where is he? What did the notary say?
Nothing. I mean, nothing else. You know, sir, it's an odd town here. Everything's odd. The people, things. The situation's not straightforward. I have a small bit of research to do.
Listen to me, Kate. Universal Toys is one of our biggest clients, and I don't care how weird that town is. All that matters is that you do not set foot back in New York before you've tied up the deal. Get the picture.
Yes, Mr. Marson. You can count on me. Darn it.
Darn it. No need to go down there. Question to say we were on 91. Quite a bit of things to do here. This seems like a pretty good stopping spot, I think, maybe. Yeah. Alright. We're gonna stop here for today. with this game.